Hey Shane, this is Raymond here at JW Custom Hats. I just wanted to show you, of course, on this hat band that we have, and show you the template that we have and how I'm figuring out these dimensions, and so that way we can work together on these for the future. So I'm super excited about that. So first of all, this is all proprietary information. This is just for JW Custom Hats. No one else is allowed to use our forms or our templates or anything like that. Let me show you what we got. So we have, this will be the, hopefully you can see this on the picture that I sent to you. So this is the buckle side. Let me show you so you can actually read the lettering there. Oh, that's backwards, I apologize. So the center of what I'm going off of will actually be that rivet, because what we have for both sides of the full part of the buckle, as these come together in clasp, the needle of the buckle will actually be, I want to be the furthest, closest hole as possible to what the size is of the hat. So that will be this very first hole that we have, okay? And then as I click that on, so you can tell, this is actually going to be from the part that this tapers on both ends. This will actually end up being 3 3/4 inches long. Okay, so what we have is we have an inch worth of material where we just drew out straight over an inch, and then we drew a dotted line, and then we did an arch that's about 1/8 of an inch in the center, and then it's arched from both sides. Okay, and I did that with both the both ends of the hat and belt. Okay, then after that, then we have, so on the holes for the belt, we did this at, so it's a 2 1/4 inch length. So from where this starts, which is at 1 inch, to the first hole, and then we have from there, it's 2 1/4 inches of the length. And then on the tip, we just kind of wanted to match that kind of same tip you did before. That's kind of an inner arch on that tip, and then it's 1/4 inch. So it drops from the 1/2 inch width on there going down to just 1/4 inch on the very tip. Okay, and then we have every 5/16 is where I drew the hole, and we have about 4 hole placements that we can have. Okay, so that's that side. Also on the back, just like that piece of material that you sent to me right here, which is really thin, about 1/16 of an inch, that would actually be glued or sewn in. And I have on that part is we have just glued or sewn in for about 1/2 inch right here on that width, and then from there it'll just fit behind it, and then it'll just be a straight piece. This piece will actually be 5 3/8 inch long, and it'll match the same width. If we can do some tooling, that'd be okay. It's not really necessary right now. We can get into that later, but it'll just be plain. And then the same color, of course, as the rest of the belt. Okay, on the other side, on the buckle side, so again, you have the buckle, and then you have whatever material you need on the back side to be able to go around and to put the rivet in for the belt, for the buckle, and then put in the sleeve, and then put in the other rivet. And as you notice, that other rivet is going to actually be going into the tapered part of the material, so that way we can keep it as small as possible around the hat. So there's more material that we have that's tooled, and less material that's showing just a blank piece. Okay, so that's what we have. So when we put these all together, so this would actually slip back behind. This would actually go and be hooked into place, and then the belt would be showing, and then the rest of the material would actually be coming through, of course, and then covering the rivets. Okay, so it'll be around that positioning, and then of course it'll look a lot better as we can have the materials not be all glued together, so we can take a look at them. Okay, so that will be that position. So my center line of what the actual measurement is that I picked Going from there and around the hat that we're working on right now, that is actually going to be, I would measure this material out at 23¼ inch, and then I would go ahead and add 2½ inches plus to that, and that 2½ inches is just to provide for the, that's to provide for the extra material that goes around the buckle, and is the extra material to be able to be riveted. So we take that measurement that I gave you, 23¼ add that 2½ inches, and then we come up with the exact size of the belt that we need to go around the hat. Okay, and I have more of those measurements so that we can go for any size of hat in the future, so that way we can really work together. And then with that set in line with that 23¼ and everything already cinched in, we should be able to fit the hat so it's just perfect around where the buckle pin comes right through the buckle, and then the first rivet will be centered on the in the side of the hat, and then we'll only have that 3¾ inch length right here on in between as far as what's the gap. Okay, and then everything will be, it should work out great. This will definitely be the test run first for us, and then as later on, as you and I work together, we can get better and better at these, and then really make a great product for our customers, and then we can sell for, you know, and do custom hat bands for any customer that walks in. So I'm excited about that. Let me know as soon as we get this one done so we can get it off, and I can get the final product, send it off to my customer after we approve it, and make them happy as well. Thanks again, Shane. Appreciate it.